Going. We're gonna do some Dark Souls. So this is the first episode of a thing. Really, I don't know. I just decided to record this because I got really inspired to do so. So for those of you who don't know, I used to play a lot of Dark Souls back in the day. I've never really recorded it as much. I did make videos at one point on a different channel, but that channel's gone now. And so I figured, what better way to start fresh than by playing the game that I like a lot. So first we're just gonna grab some crap here. Then we're gonna do some very nice cheese strats. I was watching a lot of Dark Souls playthroughs on YouTube, specifically ones reviewed by Retsupre. Don't know if you've heard of them. They're pretty cool dudes. They're from the old days of YouTube when a lot of low view counts were pretty high, and you know, something awful was as big, like those decades. So you might be asking me now, why are we going into a catacomb high-end level area? Well, to that I say, it's important. For reasons unknown. This is actually a very early cheese strat, as I call it. Just gotta come down here. And then we can do this. That's another thing that's interesting about Dark Souls, is every time you quit out, the enemies reset their positions. That's a very exploitable bug. It's used to get through a lot of areas. You can roll through fire. Now you gotta kill this guy. Which thankfully my axe stun locks him. Basically, he will never be able to pull off that fireball unless I am really unlucky. So now we can push this in. I'm gonna pop a soul. And then I'm gonna pop a humanity, because we need it for the next part above. And we also want this bonfire, of course. An interesting thing to note is that this is a very hard thing to pull off sometimes, at least for me. It's pretty hard because you can die pretty quickly in here. So you always have to be very careful, and you only get 4 tries to do it. So now we've got everything set up. We're just gonna head this way. And don't worry about Fireball guy over there. Note that I am playing on the Dark Souls Remastered, so I don't have as many exploits as I would have in the Prepare to Die edition for PC. We got that. I gotta come down here. Summon sign. And you want to quit out because the skeletons will follow you down. And then we load back on the save file. Takes a bit. Should be pretty quick though, considering the PC is pretty good. I want to summon Leroy. Leroy's our boy. There is an armor set that you can get down there if you're lucky, but I'm not going to try and attempt it because it should be pretty hard to get. So there's these skeletons down here, and they're pretty hard to deal with. Unless you got your boy Leroy over here. Leroy hits like a train, as evidenced by such. Leroy's going to deal with all your skeletal problems. So what you do now is you got to go here. Dark Souls is a really interesting topic to talk about. I love and hate some of the games. Dark Souls 1 I definitely say is the one that I grew up with the most. It's my favorite Dark Souls. Mainly because of all the old exploits and the fact that, well, it just looks very iconic to me. It's unique. It's something I hadn't seen before since 2011. Dark Souls 2, I like Dark Souls 2 a lot, but I guess you could say I'm with most of the people when I say I'm not a big fan of it. Kill these guys. Heal up. What we need is for Leroy to hit this boy. Leroy has trouble sometimes hitting the boy. As evidenced by such. And then Leroy just goes in. He's a pretty good boy. And he's killed the boss. So yep, that's how you defeat a intentionally late game boss early. And now I can kindle my bonfire a bit more. I get more Estus charges. I got the Mask of the Mother. It gives me more health. I'm going to equip that. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to get out of here. Now, usually, this is also used to get a pretty high-end weapon early, like a fire Zweihander. But for now, I'm just going to put it in 2 levels. I'm going to put 10 in dexterity. Put some points in here. Put all my points in strength. Because there is a specific weapon that I am looking for. It is called the Giant Club. And it is pretty big. So now we got to deal with the skeletons. There's one Let's Play that was interesting. Because the guy seemed to have trouble fighting the skeletons. And I didn't understand it. Because the skeletons, even with the weapon he was using, could be stunned pretty easily. As long as you keep R2 charging like this, you can just stun them forever. He also went to this area, not this area, but the area leading to it pretty early, so he of course got hammered. Hit him. Climb up here. I think his name was Frosty Knights or whatever. Not very well known by people. He's mostly known from the Retsu Prey video he was part of. Bait that guy. Got bait this guy up here. Then we can get out of here. But yeah, he had a real tough time with the game overall, and I want to kill this skeleton. You know what? Come here, buddy. He's not coming. Back on the topic of that guy, he basically couldn't, you know, kill these guys as easily. And that's where I think he struggled the most with his playthrough. He ended the playthrough, surprisingly, on that video alone. Only 3 parts. But this will be more. This will be an actual legitimate run-through that is longer than long and long. It's going to be pretty long. I don't know how long it's going to be exactly this video, but it's going to be unedited. And we're set this bonfire, and we're going to pop a soul of the Nameless Soldier. And we're going to pop this soul too. I'm going to put more points in the strength. I believe that's the amount I need. And so we go down here. Dark Souls 1 early on has a lot of very different paths that you can take. You can go down here, you can go to the catacombs and kill that guy that I killed earlier, the boss. You can go the default way that the game wants you to go, which is through the Undead Burg, as it's called, which is in that direction that my character's facing. But we're going to go down here. Because I have the big cheese, as I call it. And the big cheese is going to help me get through this. So you say hi to the ruins. We won't be here for long. Well, we will be here for long later on, but not really this long. We're going to head over here. Now we're going to head this way. Because there are some things we need to get. Now, you will most likely die a lot in this area, so be warned. This is going to lead to a place that is very infamous among the Dark Souls community. And you will recognize it as soon as I enter. Yep, we're going through here. Blight Town's pretty unpopular. I tried to roll off of that. I couldn't. Pretty nice sounds. We're gonna drop down here. Drop down here. We're gonna keep going. That guy killed himself. Poor guy. They didn't program him well enough. Poor man. And then we're gonna just climb down these ladders. And we're essentially just gonna go all the way down there. Because I have a certain idea in mind. It's also recommended that if you probably don't have a lot of humanity left, you might want to stock up, restart at this point, or just play the game normally. Because what I'm doing requires humanity. Just run past this guy, he's not a big deal. Just run past this guy. He's not a big deal either. We're just gonna head in here. And before I can light the bonfire, I've got to fight someone. It should be easy though. Dark Souls 1 has a mechanic called poise. This character does not have that. As in... That's not good. I don't have poise either. I think Dark Souls 1 sometimes also has a range problem, but... That was awkward. Come here. Boom. Mildred's pretty easy though, as long as you keep hitting her. And that's how you win. Come here! Kill that thing. And then we gotta go collect this. We actually got a pretty good amount of souls from killing Mildred, which is interesting. Here we have the butcher knife. This isn't the weapon I want, but it's a weapon that we have. And we can light the bonfire. And it is very important that you do put points into vitality, because you need a lot of health. We're going to kindle this bad boy up, which basically means I can keep my 10 flasks, or I can go up to 20 if I wanted to, but that would just be a waste at this point. So now what I need is, I need to go get some essentials. Because as you can see, my poison resistance is pretty bad. As in very bad. There's a slug over there. He's not important. I just thought I'd mention him for you. You like slugs? I like slugs. Here we go. This is what we need. Some tattered clothes. Gives us a good hefty amount of poison resistance. However, I do think we have to de-equip something. Maybe the mask. There we go. We should be decent enough. Got that. Now, what we need to do is we need to basically go and commit some form of suicide. Why do I say it's suicide? Because the enemies that of which we have to go and fight are very hard to kill. And very hard to deal with. And they can be found right over here. Somewhere. These guys. They're blocking my build. He's just gonna... And they're just gonna throw stones at me because they're cool. Dodge these. We've got our build weapon, the Great Club. We need 28 strength for it. But we can two-handed, I think. So that's fine. You might be asking, what do we need a two-handed Great Club for? Well, it's just for the boss later, actually. Alright. Now that we've got our club, we need to go on the next part of the run. And the next part of the run is going to be the hardest part. Especially because we have to wad through this crap. But, you know, it's fine. It's just a swamp. There's nothing really harmful, aside from maybe these slugs. But they can't hit me because I have frames. Interesting story. My friend, he's very new to Dark Souls. He doesn't know much about it, but he got pretty far. He managed to beat a boss or two. It's an illusionary wall. Here you can grab a chest. This is also an illusionary wall. An illusion behind an illusion. Does that mean it's basically a double illusion? So now here's the part of the run that's gonna suck a lot. Aside from the poison that I have on me. Thankfully, however, we do have a solution. We have a bonfire here. Here's the thing, though. We have to go all the way down this tree to get what I want. What I'm going for is a dragon. There's a dragon down there. He's very important. And it's very important that I get his stuff, because his stuff's actually pretty cool. And down this way. The only problem is these fuckers. You've got to be top tier to dodge them, because they are pretty mean. I'm sorry if I'm not commenting much. I have to focus on this part, because this part's pretty, whoo boy, whoo doggy. It's something. I'm going to quit out right here, because I want to reload them. They're going to become pretty annoying later on if I have to keep going down. There are a lot of bad things that could happen. Also, there's a silver guy here. Hi. I'm not gonna get him. I tried, but what can you do? I think, oh, there's a ladder. Never mind. I thought I was stuck. So there are a lot of bad things that can actually really happen in this area. You can get cursed, so my health would be reduced to half. You could just fall and die, lose all your humanity and crap. I have a problem. My controller's acting up. I fixed it. So this is actually the easy way down. You're not gonna like the other way down, though. Well, I'm not going to. I have to jump down here. Stun that guy. Dodge him. Dodge him. Grab the soul. Out of my way, son. That was pretty, that's not lucky. I gotta restart that. He was right behind me. Oh god. Yeah, it's pretty hard. It's pretty nerve-wracking sometimes. Oops. Gotta just keep going down this tree. Probably heal up. Should be smooth sailing from here. Ignore that guy. Oh god, we might have to jump. Nope. Goodbye! I don't want to touch you, Marshmallow Man. No wait, those were mushrooms. I'm out of here. Goodbye. Alright, welcome to hell. Welcome to Reset City. This is pretty funny, Glitch Watch. Yeah, it's funny. I know, pretty cool soundtrack, right? That is a frickin' Hydra. As soon... So, you might get annoyed with me, because we're gonna be resetting a lot. And by a lot, I mean, we're gonna have to do it basically the entire run there. That did not help at all. He's still there. I'm still scared. But you know what? It should be fine. As long as I get to the log, I'm safe. I'm going to reset at the log. You also want to be very careful of this right side that I'm going to go through too, because you could potentially fall off. If you're dumb. Yeah, see, you got to be careful. Gotta be real careful. I don't know what that is, but I don't think I want to find out. Reset the music. Reset now! There we go. Yeah, once he starts doing that thing, you want to reset. Because that is the most horrifying thing that could happen, is he just flies at you. Oh, and he's not gonna stop. Is he still chasing me? Yeah, he's going over there. That's okay. You know why it's okay? Because we made it. We're in this together. We're gonna go get that dragon stone. We're gonna get the head of a dragon boy. Because that's what we need. Yeah, we reached the point where the Hydra would chase us. But this guy will! Clammy clamor. Make like an... And I think if we reset right here, he should be able to not chase us. And we should be good from then on out. Yeah, Ash Lake has some pretty nice music if you can get used to the ohs that constantly play. So you're going to reach this area, this stretch of land here, and you want to be very careful because you can fall off in those areas. It's happened to me before. I got pretty mad, but I'm fine. Amazingly, we haven't died so far, but that's only because of pure luck alone. And yeah, this is where I'm talking about. You want to be real careful. And here, we can meet the Everlasting Dragon. Pretty cool fella. I'd use his bonfire, but I can't. Pray to the Everlasting Dragons. We're gonna pray to this boy. Then we're gonna get a dragon headstone. And now we can just hit his tail. And we're going to keep hitting his tail for a while. Because I know his tail drops a weapon. A pretty good weapon. A weapon that'll be helpful later on. I like how I'm just slowly chomping away his health bar. Chomp. There we go. I'm going to offer him a dragon skill, though. We got the dragon greatsword as well. And now he has a little tiny tail stub. It's cute. And we can now use this. Now, don't use the bonfire. Very bad idea. You'll be stuck down here forever. You'd need a friend's help to get out of there. And well, actually, you couldn't get a friend's help because there's no boss. So now we've got this. Now we can do this. Look at my head. It's funny looking. Yep, we've now got a pretty cool thing. And we can still roll. That's nice. Alright. So now we're going to go back up here. And we're going to leave this area. We have officially completed everything we need to do in Blighttown. And we can now head back all the way up to the Undead Burg. But we're going to go away. That isn't the normal way. Because the normal way is bad. And my strategy good. You understand, Edger? Just ignore everything, you know. Enemies are pretty easy to run away from in Dark Souls 1. You know, just very casually just run away from them. Unless you actually want to fight them, which you can if you want. All it really does is just give you extra souls. But, it's up to you. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm good, we can leave. I actually do think that normally these enemy types are very challenging, and Blighttown is a pretty challenging place to go through. I'm not gonna kill Queelat, the boss over there yet, because I feel like going in order. Also, there's a very important dude I have to kill first, and if I kill that guy over there, and then I kill the other dude that's needed, then the dude I need to kill will kill an NPC that is very helpful. I don't like killing my helpful NPCs. Bad. Don't kill your helpers, folks. It's a very bad thing. So aside from this funky headpiece, what does the dragon headstone even do? Well, when the time is right, and we meet an enemy that is of my level, I will show you. Also, I was very lucky there, because he did not toxic me. Toxic is a very worst form of poison, but we do have to kill this one guy, though, because he's in the way. I know, such a sad life. It's not really sad, though. It's neutral at best. And hey, look, we're back where we started. We're gonna meet the big three boys. These dudes with giant clubs. We'll past him. That guy's not happy. These guys don't like it when you invade their place, you know? You just show up and you steal their dragon headstone and their clothes and pretty much their everything that makes this place cool. Valley of the Drakes. Or Valley of Drakes. This area is pretty linear and thin. But there's this giant dragon here. And he's annoying to deal with. And when I say annoying to deal with, I mean he's pretty annoying to deal with. If you wake him up, that is. See those two items over there? They look nice and shiny, but just ignore them. Just grab this, and then just continue on. Don't question him. He just wants to rest. You can kill him later when you get very overpowered items, and you can kill him in 2 hits. So next up, we've got these little blue drake boys. And these guys can be very hard to get past. So you jump past them, then you wait for that, and then you go through. Very simple. Methodical, even. There'll be another one right here, but you don't need to do anything past him. He's just gonna follow you like a fool, and then blue his lightning. We can now head up here. And I just want to point out, this is the funniest thing ever. Doot, doot, doot. It's a little dragon head. It's funny. So what's next on our list of things that we need to do? I'm gonna pop a soul. For a good reason, by the way, not a bad reason. Because we need a level in, like, endurance. We're gonna pop this bonfire. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna put a point in my endurance. There you go. In this game, it levels your equip load and your stamina, but in the other Dark Souls games, it doesn't. It just levels your endurance or vigor or stamina. One of those things. Hey, buddy. A simple bait and switch method works pretty well. You can parry him if you're a elite gamer, but I'm a mild gamer. I'm a mild, spicy gamer. And I think I got him off the edge. Maybe. No, I didn't. I think this is the one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye! If he drops the halberd... no. He could drop a very powerful halberd that you can get later in the game. It's pretty powerful and is capable of beating the whole game just by itself. Now what I've got right here is the Grass Crest Shield. This adds a boost to my stamina recovery, as you can see by the 3 green arrows to the left. It's pretty helpful. It's actually objectively the best shield in the game. This is the only shield you'll ever need. It has a pretty good block ratio. It may not block 100% of physical attacks, but it does its job. We're gonna hit this guy. I'm gonna hit him one more time. He's dead. I know. That's how Mafia works, though. Alright. I'm gonna head this way. Continue going up. Because next up on my list of objectives is we need an upgraded weapon And we need to be able to weld our big boy club. Because the big boy club is going to be very important. And when I say very important, I mean, you saw the damage earlier, I think, when I was in the menu. Chop him once, and hit him with that. You might as well call me George Washington, because I just chopped down that tree. Wait, does that even work? Was it a cherry tree? Could be. Who knows? We got this big boy. He missed. He missed his other attack. He's pretty bad at attacking. And here we meet the very useful NPC who's going to help me with a bunch of stuff. Hi, how you doing? He's going to give me a gesture. Pretty cool gesture. I'm going to buy some shards. He doesn't want to see me go hollow. He's very thoughtful, man. But I don't care about him, unfortunately. Great, so we got our levels up. Pop this bonfire. We've got a bunch of humanities. We're gonna use one of them. And then we're gonna kindle it up. All of this, by the way, you could pretty much do very quickly like I did. This has been probably the luckiest run I've had so far, despite the fact that I'm recording it, and this is my first recording of Dark Souls in a long while. We're going to go up here. Now, get that last level into our strength so that we can one-hand the Great Club. I'm going to go kill some dudes up here, because they need to be killed. This guy's going to shoot his crossbow that way. But I'm going to backstab him this way. See, can I parry? Yes, I can. Boom! Parrying is very satisfying in this game. Especially when you can do it quick like that. Alright. We're going to go in the chapel. And you're going to see this big boy on the right. That's not good. Hit him. Drink from my flask. Hey! Don't you shield bash me. Weak jab. Chip at his side, and it worked. Gonna heal up one more time. He drops a Titanite shard. He always drops it. It's a guaranteed drop. There's a guy up there. He looks pretty funky, doesn't he? He's a pineapple. I'm gonna go here and collect some items, because I need more souls. And yeah, we're gonna play real sneaky with this guy. We're gonna be real sneaky. Very sneaky. Boom. Boom. I think what's... Oh, okay. Yeah. Rare drop. That's nice. Okay. You want to give me anything else, game? I'm all ears. I guess the game doesn't want to give me anything else aside from what's normally given. I'm gonna say hi to this fella. Hey, buddy. You're protecting a shield that I want. I want it for no particular reason other than to just collect it. That might sound like a bad reason to want to collect it, but collecting items in this game is pretty fun. Especially when you don't know what they do. What we can do now is we can head over this way again and revisit all the dead corpses. We're gonna fling them around a bit because you know, funny ragdoll physics. And then we can go to this elevator. Now this elevator might seem conspicuous at first, but what it does is it unlocks a shortcut. Then we can just wait here for a minute, get relaxed and comfy. I hope you guys are really enjoying this playthrough. I'm enjoying it very much, you know. Got my nice dragon head. I've unlocked the shortcut. It's pretty cool. This axe is doing a lot of damage despite the fact I haven't upgraded it yet. I think we might be ready to go take on the boss. So we're going to leave the chapel. There is a boss up here, but I don't want to fight him yet. Gotta get ready. Gotta get, you know, prepared. Gotta make sure that we're gonna do our best. Take down this boss. With the cool kid we are. 'Cause I am a cool kid. Okay, maybe not, but you get the idea. We're gonna refresh our thing. Get up. Gonna visit our good friend here. I am gonna reinforce it though. That should work for now. We can reinforce it one more time, but I don't have the souls. Zoom. He's gonna miss all his lightning attacks because his lock-on's pretty bad. A lot of this series will consist of backtracking, but it's kind of a given in Dark Souls. Because Dark Souls is very... You're not getting me that easy, boy. Dark Souls has a lot of backtracking, going through areas you've been through to get new things. So, I apologize if you do not find that entertaining in any way, shape, or form. I will invite special guests throughout various episodes of this series, though. This is going to be a very long episode, by the way. Just to get it out there. It is part of a new plan that I made. I'm going to have the Fallout series, which is going to essentially be a pretty short series that I make. It's going to last until the end of that game. And this one's just going to be the one I play in my free when I'm not doing that. And I'm going to play this for probably an episode that will at most be an hour, or at least be less than an hour. This might go on for more hours, but who knows. Things change. We're gonna get up here. Gonna heal up real quick. Also, you notice that too, right? Instead of chugging my Estus flask into the dragon mouth, it just goes into my neck, and that's what I like. The funny detail. We meet the Rock. The Rock is very mean. So you smack him with this. And then we can smack him again. Hit his shield. Give him nice back rubs. Occasionally chip at him, if you want. His weapon does a lot of damage. I recommend getting hit by it. It's pretty bad. It's all about abusing the AI's pattern. Get down. Come here, buddy. You can parry him, but I don't recommend it unless you are some form of parry god. Because if you fail that parry, you are going to die most definitely if you fight him early on. Because even though I have a pretty decent amount of health, it seems like, he can still one-tap me. He's a pretty powerful boy. He's actually an archbishop. I didn't know that much. Usually archbishops don't they're giant hulking armor made out of pure dragon. I think it's made out of pure dragon. Considering he looks like one, that's what I assume it's made out of. Tap. Come on. Oh, he's playing the Heidi game. And he should be dead. Goodbye. Now you get Havel's Ring. This reduces a ton of equip load. So now I can continue my adventures very thin. I didn't have a heavy equip load anyway, but I like to equip it early on because sometimes it can get pretty heavy. We're gonna go all the way back up here. Knock knock, open up the door. Hit this guy dead. Cause his barrel to go flying, even though he didn't hit the barrel. Kill this guy. Kill these dudes. And then we can go up here. And we're gonna get rid of this archer. Because he's mean. We're gonna hit this guy. Because he's mean. This guy is mean too. They're all mean, really. Open this up. And we get a very important item from this chest. Gold pyrite. Why is it important? Ask me later. Now we need to be very careful, folks. What I actually need is I need my spider shield. Spider shield's gonna be useful. It has 100% block rate, which means it can block. That's why we need to be careful. He's a pretty bad boy. But I'm a pretty bad boy too. It's all about baiting him. Because he is poo-poo brain. And he will have... And he will do that sometimes. I will just keep doing this. You'll notice that a lot of the game's enemies can be easily backstabbed. Like this. You know, pretty simple backstab. He's dead. I got his sword. That's a pretty lucky drop. I need 18 dexterity to use that. But you know what? I like variety. We've already upgraded this boy club. I'm going for strength. We're going to keep trying to go for the club. Turkey club, as I call it. Pretty nice weapon. I'm surprised he didn't drop his armor. So I'm going to show you what the dragon stuff does by testing it on these cool guys. Blah! Ow. Blah! I love that. It's funny. I love that so much. You just spew fire at them. We're gonna leave. That guy's corpse just did a thing. We have enough souls to level up now, but we're gonna kill a boss because we're cool. Then we can continue up this tower. Now we might want to go through Foggate first, but guess what? There's a thing in here. And he gave me 2 good stuffs. Now before you go running to that other gate, there's a ladder right here. Next to it. There's these 2 thick, very skinny boys. Kill his friend. Kill him. Roll off because you're cool and you don't need ladders. Get your gold pine boy ready. It usually triggers after this brick. And you run back here. Taurus Demon's actually a pretty easy boss. Especially when you know how to do this thing. What I call the plunging attack. Pretty simple mechanic. It's used on the tutorial boss. And it's used on this boss. Look at how much damage it did. We're gonna hit him with an R2. We're gonna hit him with an R1. Then we're gonna hit him with another one. And he's dead. And that's how you basically beat the crap out of Big Bad Guy with an unupgraded axe with a buff applied to it. Pretty nice, am I right? Yeah, really nice. Head over here, grab this soul, head down. There's nothing there. I've checked before. Then we get to meet a very, very special friend. I'll be silent so you can hear what he says.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, Barkle. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Wind, to seek my very own son. Do you find that strange? Well, sure. No need to hide the reaction. I get that all the time.
Yeah, you see this look, guys? He gets this look all the time.
Oh, aha. So I didn't...
He wants
The way
Yes,
I
sure, I'll
see it,
listen to your
our
proposition.
fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows. Could that be? So what do you say?
Yeah, sure, let's help each other. Give me that.
We are
Yeah.
amidst strange beings, and a strange the flow of time itself is convoluted. The very fabric, there's no telling how much longer your work use this to summon one another as spirits. And of course, we are
Engage
not
in
the
jolly
only ones in this,
cooperation.
but I am a warrior of the sun, if you missed it.
Yeah, this is Solaire. He's a really cool dude. I like him a lot. Everybody likes him. He's the greatest guy ever.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun.
He likes to
Sun
gaze
is
at the sun
wonder
a lot.
of it, like a magnificent father.
That's a
If
great
only I
metaphor.
so grossly incandescent.
Yeah, look at the sun. It hurts my eyes when I look at it, though, so we're going to stop looking at it. Blame high-resolution monitors. So you might be wondering why this charred body's here. Well, you could probably assume that it's a dragon. But there is no dragon. You'll come to find out. Aside from me. I'm basically the beta dragon. You can kick this ladder down. No particular reason. Just wanted to kick that ladder down. Also, there was a bonfire there. These guys really suck at shooting. He's dead. Ish. He's dead-er. Ooh, they drop stuff. Hi. Dead. Claymore. Now, the Claymore is a very popular early starting weapon. And it's a popular fighting weapon, too. The Claymore is actually really good. Very solid. Kicks ass. It's a really good backup weapon. Would recommend. 10 out of 10. Pop this open. Pop a point into strength. Boom. We can now weld our big turkey club. Boom. Yep. I've solved all my problems with my giant club. It may look ridiculously stupid right now, but you know what? It's not the look of the weapon that matters. It's the thought that counts. Ow. You want to fight me? You can't hit me. Yeah, you can't hit me. I've got a big club. Now, before we open this up, get out of here. Ow! Ooh, they've got pokey stuffs. That was very close. Problem solved. Don't you just love solving problems? I love solving problems. Just gonna walk by. I think that guy's alive. Again, yeah, he most likely is. Hi. No. You're not getting to jump on me. Sorry. If you wonder what the one-handed club looks like, this. Ow. See, poise is a very important thing. Which is why I have none. And there's a very important ring that we will get. Let's see. Kill this dude. Head down this way. We see our gigantic uncoated chicken wing is very it's very dry right now. Something's missing from it. And I think we can solve that problem very soon. Say, we have quite a bit of these Titanite shards. Why don't we go pay little Andre a visit? Hey there, how you doing? Yeah, reinforce my chicken wing. There you go. And then we can buy 3 of these. Bada bing, bada boom. Chicken club. Do I have any souls? Yes, I do. We better use these up. Using your souls is very important. They basically level up your everything. They are your everything, and you must always consume every soul. Alright, let's have a nice seat. There's one thing we're gonna need before we most likely, well, actually, you could probably just... What armor do I have? I have no good armor. That's nice. You know what? We should be fine. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna go fight the boss. We'll fight the boss. We're gonna be cool. He's gonna be no match for this chicken wing. This guy wasn't a match for it. This guy wasn't a match for it either. Now here's the thing I like about the chicken wing. In this game specifically, is that it requires a lot of timing, your move, and it requires that you don't get hit if you have no poise. But other than that, it's just a giant chicken wing. And then you can just slam this guy dead with his annoying ass buckler, which I stole from him. Because he's dead. Some guy's shooting spells at me. Watch, he's gonna do a dance. I think he's a penguin underneath that armor. Hit him and his friends. He's dead now. I hope you didn't like the fake penguin man. Run away! You must be careful. These guys are pretty competent now. And by competent, I mean they're buffed. Ooh. But not competent enough. Unless one of them's still alive and is lingering in the back. But yes, the chicken wing dominates. Is my favorite weapon in this game because it just slam dunks. Sorry. I have a bit of a cough. We've got this boy. Oh, it's another buckler boy. Okay, he's gonna be annoying. Okay. See? We died finally! It was very long, but we finally died. I was waiting for it to happen. But still, that was a lot of damage, even for an early level thing. It's fine. Apply buff. I have a new way of dealing with problems. Why can't I use my bonfire? There we go. The game is very glitchy sometimes and forgets that you are a player and that you are not being invaded. Especially not me, because I am not online. Yeah. I won't use the online features. Don't need any disturbances. This is a bad play on my part. Attacking him there. But that's why we have trial by error. I wonder if the burning thing does a good job against these guys. Burn! Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, it does more than a good job against them. It just crushed him, poor guy. Karma is a painful thing to follow suit with. Oh, ran out. But it says infinite charges. And it deals with solutions, and it's a pretty good solution to all problems in life. However, sometimes you can't hit through enemies to other enemies. Hit this guy too. So now, because I am a very salty dragon fella, come here. Okay. Revenge is a dish best served on fire. Always remember that, kids. Drink this up. There's a very important person we have to go kill. But I'm not going to kill him right now. Because there's another chance to kill him, which is going to be very funny. You'll like it. Grab a humanity from here, makes up for the lost one. And then we can continue down this way. Interestingly, will we get enough dragon scales to get a full body dragon? No. I just like the headpiece in single player. It's fun. So yeah, if you wanted to watch me try and get the full body of a dragon, not happening. Although I will, if you request it enough. But who knows? Maybe I will do it out of my own volition. Alright. Now, we're going to summon my boy Solaire here, because he's very cool. He's shown himself to be a very nice guy, and I think with his help, we can take down this boss. To which I'm going to enter without him. I like that. That's nice. That effect's cool. It doesn't happen with him, though, because Solaire is fucking lame. He's lame in this aspect. Look at the way the chicken wings on the back. It's so weird. Hi, dragon. Or gargoyle. Boom. He's dead. Hi. Bye. Slam dunk. I dunk slammed. You see, I didn't even need Solaire. I just did it for the cooperation. Pretty good. Got some good amount of souls from that. Can climb up this thing. Look at our funky face for a bit. And you know, stuff. Gonna climb up the tower. We're gonna ring a bell. With my giant chicken wing in hand. This is a pretty high drop. Probably 100% would die if falling. Mixtape activated. Got it. Message received. Now we've got to climb all the way down this ladder. And look at the nice guy. So there's a boss over in that direction that we have to go kill. But we can save him for later. We have a new list of objectives that we need to accomplish. We need to go get a large ember. We need to upgrade our chicken wing a bit more. And we need to go to the plate town again. Also, this guy's pretty funny. How are you doing? Yep. I want to learn your gesture. Okay, goodbye.
You're not welcome any time. It is only human to commit a sin.
That's a pretty nice laugh. Thought I'd play it for you. It's pretty cool. Is there anything around that area? I don't know. I'm not going to check. Probably not, though. He's just going to stand there forever till the end of time. We're going to drop down here. Drop down here. So first... Well, actually, no, we don't need to go back to our blacksmith friend yet. Because we don't have anything to upgrade. Because we maximum upgraded this boy. What we do need to do is go down back to the Firelink Shrine. And now, I may demonstrate to you the greatest pose in all of gaming once we arrive. Here you go. What's up? It's me. I'm cool. Yeah, I'm a dragon. The pose is great. It's probably my favorite. Well, it is the community's favorite pose in the game. It is the ultimate pose ever conceived. Hi, how are you?
Hello there, I am Petrus. If not,
Wow, you sound mean.
I wouldn't know.
Especially for a man with a weird haircut.
Good. Very well.
What? No, I don't want to join your covenant. Your covenant sucks. It's not as cool. I don't get cool rewards from it, like a dragon head. That's why it's lame. We're gonna head down here. And we're gonna level up a bit. I'm gonna pop most of my points into just that stuff. We can roll normally now. Nice. Alright, it's this guy. Hi. Hi, Tubby. Bye. Now, there's a very good reason we killed him. Don't worry. I'm not just killing random people to be evil. It's not Fallout New Vegas, okay? We're not murdering people for just because we can. He drops 5 humanities, and he gives me a pretty good ring. Boop. Problems have been solved. Reinforce my flask. And that is what we're going to leave off with. So this has been the first episodes of my long Dark Souls 1 playthrough. See you later, nerds. Bye bye.